Hi, everybody, it's April. I'm checking in with a few thoughts about people and their interaction with each other. I noticed that with people inside and outside of the worship centers, people get in their feelings about other people being treated differently than them. Even when it's not logical, they still have their feelings. What I'm saying is, in the story of the prodigal son in the Holy Scriptures, the father was celebrating the child who had messed up and come back. And the one who had not messed up was really ticked off and angry and wanted to know why you're treating him special when I'm the one who's been obedient to you all this time. And it sounds like he's not really jealous. I think it's more so that he wants a reward for all of his faithfulness, as opposed to the reward his brother was getting for really messing his life up and coming back to what's right. And I understand that feeling. I just don't know that it was objective for him to expect the father not to be really happy to get his son back after his son had left him and been really lost for a while. I think that it works the same way inside of the worship centers. I think that people who feel that they have not made any mistakes, or at least not any mistakes they considered large or detrimental to their lives, they feel like they should receive a reward for it instead of people who have gone out and messed their lives up and had to come back on their knees before God and people. And I understand those feelings. However, I say to you that people who seem to have been perfect for 20, 30 years, aka they haven't made any big mistakes that they need to be embarrassed about and things like that, do not pass the holiness test of the Most High God, Jehovah Yahweh. And I'm saying that because no one does, because he's too perfect. In other words, if you feel that you have done life perfectly and you deserve more than someone who messed up and came back, I think you're mistaken, because there's some flaws, some sin, or whatever you want to call it. I call sin anything against the commands of the Most High God from my holy scripture, and it results in pain and suffering and all that stuff, like the prodigal son in Luke 15. So, when you go out and you come back and you've messed up your life and you come back on your knees, it is so precious to God that He pays special attention to you for coming back and making a new decision to do right by yourself, your children, if you have any, and everybody else in your life, and you're fixing things. Everybody in heaven is rejoicing when that happens. And the people who never left feel some type of way sometimes, and that means that they're not seeing their sin, is what I'm saying. For all have fallen short of the glory of God. People miss things. I don't want to be calling out a whole bunch of random sins, but you guys get the point that our thought lives and what we take in, our spiritual diet, what we allow in our ear gates, our eye gates, what we put in our mouths sometimes, because that can get pretty rough too, depending on the person, is also important and needs to be purified all the time. And if you ignore all the wicked desires of your heart, evil thoughts, evil speech, all these things, it actually can end up being worse than somebody who's doing so called big sins that can be embarrassing to them. The evil, wicked heart of envy and jealousy and rivalry can lead to murderous spirits entering, can lead to Jezebel spirits that want to destroy anyone and anything that's holy. You make you hard to correct if you're wrong, and all these types of things, because you're only looking at certain sins as wrong, and the rest of them are sneaking in and taking over the person's heart. I think that's all I had to say about that. When God loses one person, he goes back to get that one person. He leaves the 99 sheep to go back and get the other one. What a loving Father to do that. What a wicked heart that does not want that to occur. Have a good day. Much love. Blessings. Bye.